Hello YouTube fans, hopefully you can hear me, cause the typical weather decides to fucking rain. Decides to fucking rain, my dog's got its barking head on and it decides to fucking rain. But that's not why I'm speaking. As you know, I'm talking about me on a marathon, or should I say me video nasties as well, and this one being a video nasty. You could say a raping revenge film, that being I Spit on Your Jave. The original classic 1978, I Spit on Your Jave. Now, as we know, this was one of the most notorious of the video nasties. One of the most notorious. And as you already know, it was banned in the UK for a number of years. And it was banned in Germany, believe it or not. Now, the MPA had a field day with this, and our wonderful government had the wonderful thing with this as well. And the thing is, right, believe it or not, I'm not offending this film. When anyone says you're a fucking openistic arsehole, hear me out. I'm not offending this film. But believe it or not, I'm only talking about the history. This, believe it or not, is a movie for women, offending women's rights. I'm not making it up. I Spit on You Dave, believe it or not, is a woman for women's rights. Because in other parts of the country, this movie, I meant to say woman, this movie, believe it or not, was not called I Spit on You Dave. It was not called I Spit on You Dave. It was actually called Day of the Woman. That's right, I'm not making it up. It was called Day of the Woman. And we all heard of this film. It's so mysterious, it's so disturbing, and so on. And like I say, in this concert, getting this film uncut, best of luck. Best of luck. So I come with the fucking movie, why not? So I say, it came out in 1978. And one thing I did this movie it's do, one thing I'll do it's do is the music. What am I on about? There's no music in this film. None. Unless you watch the original classic 1978 theatrical trailer. That's the only time you will hear sort of like a 70s sort of music. There's no music in it. So it starts off with this woman. She's driving off from New York and she drives off through in the country, like a countryside. You know, your typical country folk, your Beverly Hills folk and your country lads and all that. And this one guy, bit nerdy, he comes to the house. It's like a delivery one, you know. He goes shopping for you and he brings you stuff and you pay him a bit of money for the delivery. I was asking me wondering, do they have that in America where you phone them up and you say, can I have crisp? Can I have soap? Can I have shampoo? No good for me because I've got the wash and go. Can I have this? Can I have that? And do you get people like that? What deliver? You've given them some bob for doing it, and that's it. So I was asking me wondering, does that really happen? It's interesting. But it goes to the shop. She says a few things. Says, "Oh, you're my boyfriend," and all this. You know, she's just humoring him and having a laugh with him. And what she is, she's a book writer, if you can hear me, because it's raining, typical. She's a book writer, and she's writing love stories. That's this has makes a living. So she's gone in the countryside, in the country, to write a love novel. It's a beautiful country. She steps off, but you know it's the comfort of her own house. There's nobody about, and she's swimming in the pond and everything. She has a little boat and everything. But this lad, he hangs around with these other country folk who are not as nerdy. Like, you definitely find out they're not nice, and he's boasting that he fancies her and all this. Now at first it's petty, it's harmless, these lads are just winding her up and everything, but that's when it gets, and it's a knot. She finds it done. She finds this done in a cupboard from nowhere. How she finds this done, I don't know. But it's the day after, she's a lassie, she's on a boat, and this is where it's a knot. These country lads kidnap her, grab her by the boat, they kidnap her, and she tries to make a run for it. And one of the nasty lads hits her in the face. They strip her naked, and he rapes her. I do know the rape scenes in this have been trimmed down in this country. Now, I'm not boasting the balls, I've got the uncut one. And I'm going to be honest, there's nothing nice about seeing rape. You know what I mean? Anything with rape in that sort of sense is this. But yeah, I've got the uncut one without boasting the ball. So he rapes her. And she walks off crying. She walks for hours on end, cutting her feet, stick butt naked. Again, she walks across the woods. The lads are still there. One's playing, remember them old mouth organs? Well, he's playing one of them old mouth organs. And they see her, he tastes her, it's her. They're leaning on this rock, it goes in the UK, Tim down. And if that's not bad enough, he sodomizes her. Like, not anything, he sodomizes her, rapes her from behind, and punches her in the back of the head. And it is one of this. This is the bit, even I've got to admit, was hard to watch. Again, she's all bloody. You think she's got out of Dodds and she's got to her house. Long below, the lads are in her house. Again, they hit her, they batter her. The nerdy lad gets on top, but doesn't really get anywhere. Then another lad, I don't think he rapes her, but he stuffs something, a bottle of beer, down there, so I put it in detail. Slaps her about, batters her and kicks her, and swears and says, she lies like a fucking mannequin. And then they walk off and leave her. Got the idea it's a couple of days after, she's all boozed up and everything. And she's never really come to terms, she wouldn't. She's been fucking gang raped. But it's a knots. It's a knots because she decides to get her bloody revenge. So at first she calls the nerdy lad. She allows him to do what he's going to do, but what he doesn't know is she puts a rope on his neck, strangles him, kills him. Then one day after, she gets the first one who raped her, makes him a bath. And ultimately, people said that she cut you know what down there. I can't see her cutting him off down there. He'd been steaming adding it, but I bet she cut something there. Hit a blood vein, and he bled to death. Right? So he bled to death. Then the other two lads get wind of this. They go after her. She outsmarts one. Obviously, I'm assuming this lad can't swim because she pushes him off a boat. He says, I can't swim. His mate tries to help him, and she's on a speedboat. So Ram's a fucking axe. I mean, the effect there was a bit shit with the axe on the back. Bit of a shit effect, but still bitty bloody. The other lad, was the one who battered her, slapped her about. Well, there's a good bit where he's saying, I didn't mean to do it, I didn't. And he's crying like a fucking wimp. But I love the line where she says, suck it, bitch. She memorises that because when he was slapping her, he stuffed something there, so I put it in detail, and he actually said, suck it, bitch, and he slapped her around a bit. So she actually memorised that line, and she says it to him, suck it, bitch. She puts the tapera on, it slices him down there, he bleeds to death, he's brown bed, you just hear her sailing off on the boat, you hear some sort of like bubbly sound effects, you've got the words coming up. End of movie. But yeah, believe it or not, Day of the Woman was a movie made for women. That my dog barking. It was a movie made for women, women's rights and all that. But I Spit on You Dave, it's notorious. The rape scenes are a bit hard to watch, but I've got a feeling the director wanted it that way. I'm not one for censorship and all this, but did the film deserve to be banned in the UK for a number of years? Did it deserve to become a video nasty? Now, 10 years after, they did a movie called The Accused. As you all know, The Accused was based on a true story, played by Jodie Foster, which the movie won Jodie Foster an Emmy Award. The movie was a popular film in its day, won a lot of awards. Yes, it's a disturbing film. Anything about women being gang raped is, but because it was a true story, it was uncut and so on. Now, I'm not offending I Spit on You Dave, but is it a film for people to want to watch? Yes and no, but at the same time, it's a powerful film. It's a very well made film. I'm not offending anything of rape, but anything of sexual violence. But I would say it's a very well made film. Video nasty, it deserved to be banned and all this. I do think they should have had warning stickers containing what the film was about. You know what I mean? Because when you think about it, I Spit on You Dave, the title sounds like some shitty fucking zombie film. Think about it, I Spit on You Dave. I felt Day of the Woman would have been maybe a better title. And maybe people should have explained more what the film was about. You know what I mean? I do apologise about my dog fucking barking like a dick, and I apologise about the weather being shitter. Now I can do about Pretty's weather. But Day of the Woman or I Spit on You, Dave. I do admit the remake did better revenge on how the woman got her revenge, but for what it is, I'd say it's a rape and revenge film. A rape and revenge. Yeah, the rape scenes is like that. And even for me, it's hard to watch. But is it one of them, does it deserve to be banned off the face of this planet? No. I'm one of them that believes people have got a right to watch anything in this world. I don't mean fucking kiddie porn or anything fucked up. But I do believe people, at the end of the day, it's only a fucking film. It's only a film. But like I say, I Spit on You, Dave. Come out in '78. It was notorious. It got banned in this country for a number of days. The rape scenes it do timmed down a bit in this country. I've got it from an American site. That's all I'm going to say on it. And bought it from Amazon, the American version, because it's the only way you can see it uncut in this country. And it got banned in German there. And I'm one of them, you know what I mean? I don't believe anything should be banned. But it's a hard film to watch, but at the same time, it's a very well made film to watch. So I'm not going to give it points because there's nothing charmless about rape. But I can stand to see why it's a video nasty. It's one of them. The Accused gets made. Very well known film. I know it's a true story, made by Jodie Foster, won awards. I Spit on You, Dave come out 10 years before this. It's notorious. It's nasty. Figuring it out, but that's me. But I do think I Spit on You, Dave deserves to be on this planet. It's just how I see it. But into them, be smart, be safe, and I'll see you later.